to my channel. So today's video is quite exciting. Well, I think it is anyway. It might not be for anyone else, but there we go. It is a DIY home decor video. I haven't actually done one of these in ages, so yeah, I'm quite excited to get into doing these kind of videos again. I have 3 items that I'm looking to kind of like upcycle or just give a new sort of lease on life on things. They are quite vintage, rustic sort of style inspired. I really like that style, but sometimes it can be quite expensive. So I thought I would just show you how I do these DIYs at like a fraction of the cost. There's a couple of sort of thrifted finds that I'm looking to upcycle, and then there's a little IKEA upcycle that you would have seen if you'd have watched my IKEA. Oh, you'd have seen me mention what I'm looking to do if you'd have watched my IKEA haul, which I think was my last video. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with these little DIYs, and I hope you enjoy. So the first DIY that I'm going to do, I actually picked this picture up from the charity shop a few months ago. I believe it was like £3, and I really liked it, but I just wanted to change the picture inside. As you can see, there was quite a few staples in the back, so I just started off by pulling all of the staples out of the back of the frame, and yeah, basically taking the picture and everything out as well. I got a couple of prints printed off from Etsy, and using some matte Mod Podge, I wanted to go ahead and just paint this onto the print, as it literally, once you've finished it, it makes it look more like a painting. So I made sure that I got the matte one because it gives a nice, obviously, matte finish, and just made it look more like a finished painting. So it starts off quite white, so it may look a bit scary to start with, but I promise once it all dries, it looks so much better. So it dries clear. And then I got some browning wax from not from Rust-Oleum, so from Friend Chic, and I literally went ahead and dabbed this all onto the frame, and I just wanted to give it a bit more of a distressed antique look. That took a couple of hours to dry. Once that was all dry, I didn't actually want to go ahead and put the glass back in the frame, because once the Mod Podge had dried, like I said, it looked more like a painting. So I didn't want it to have the glare of the glass, and I wanted it to have a more matte finish look. So I put the frame back together and then added some masking tape on the back to hold the back of the frame in place. And here is the finished look. This is definitely my favourite DIY that I did, and I think it looks really nice and it looks perfect styled up on my shelves, and I really like the print. Onto the second DIY, and again I got this in a charity shop, and you probably would have seen this a few months back in one of my charity shop hauls. This was originally from Laura Ashley, and I loved this bowl, but the colour basically was a little bit too yellow for me, so I thought I would use some creme de la creme from Friend Chic and just give it a even coat all over and just a bit of a freshen up. So this is like a really easy upcycle to do. So yeah, I literally just went ahead and painted it all over and left it to dry. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I just wonder. So originally I think someone had either painted it or it was supposed to be like that, and then it had been sanded down as more like a shabby chic look. So once that was all dry, I took it outside, and using some Rust-Oleum stone texture spray, I decided to do a couple of layers on there to give it a bit more texture onto the side of the bowl and onto the top as well. I did quite a few coats, probably about 2 or 3, and left it, excuse the terracotta pot, that was to stop the box blowing away. And this is the finished look. So it's not a massive change, but I think it just fits in with my decor a lot better. And like I said, I really liked the sort of stone effect. I just thought it gave it a bit more texture, and I think it's just simple but looks really lovely. This last DIY is honestly the easiest one to do. These little tea light holders were 50p from IKEA, and literally all I want to do is just add a little bit of gold to the top, just to make them a little bit more decorative. So using some Rust-Oleum spray paint, I go ahead and just spray some onto a bit of cardboard and rub the top of the tea light holder into the spray paint. I did this about 3 times just to get a good cover, and obviously left them to dry each time. And this is the finished look. So I told you it's so simple to do, but I think it looks really lovely and finishes themselves really nicely. And yeah, let me know what you think. It was just an easy DIY to do. And I think they just look a lot more elegant. So those are my 3 upcycles / little DIYs. Let me know what your favourite one was, and if you'd like me to do more videos like this, comment below and let me know. As always, thank you so much for watching, and if you aren't subscribed, I would absolutely love it if you would consider subscribing, and I will see you Sunday for another video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye!